What's up guys, welcome back to our new Kengan Omega chapter review. Today we have chapter 88. As a whole, this chapter was packed full of information and a lot of important stuff to discuss in today's video. A lot of dialogue in this chapter and honestly turned out to be one of the most interesting and in my opinion one of the best chapters we've had so far in Kengan Omega, and fights didn't really happen this chapter, which is very interesting. You know, Kengan Ashura, Kengan Omega started with the main appeal being the fight, but as we get to learn more about the characters and with the plot regarding Worm and the, tension between Purgatory and Kengan Rising, I just love to see dialogue interactions between characters, and this chapter was fire. And of course, we got the setup for the next fight, which is also hype. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, join the Discord if you want to talk more about Kengan greatness. Now let's go. The title of the chapter is Touch and Go. We left off chapter 87 with Lu Dongchen going into a rage after Raiki killing Naden, his friend, and he's going to attack Raiki, it seems like. We have Yamashita trying to calm him down. I'm not letting you get away. You die too. Yamashita, freaking out. Wait. Naden was clearly trying to kill Raiki. He's a worm. And then he seems to, look like a Dragon Ball Z, like Super Saiyan power-up as he prepares to attack them, and actually creates some type of earthquake, with Yamashita calling this the earthquake foot. And we actually get an explanation of this technique. The earthquake foot, a movement common to many schools of Chinese martial arts that involves stomping on the ground. It is said that when performed by a master, it can split the ground and send tremors through the air, as we see here. He has actually made a big split in the ground with this technique. We got Yamashita freaking out. We got Yamashita freaking out as well. The three top Chinese martial artists of Purgatory are together known as the Three Demon Fists. So we have Trenchcoat Dude, Dongchen, and Fei Wang as the three, strongest Chinese fighters in Purgatory. With Dongchen being known as the Serpent, who is a prodigy in Taiwanese martial arts, who has mastered 5 styles, which is absolutely insane. These include the Yang Clan style, Steel Fist, Hong Clan, and also the 8 trigrams palm, which I know from Naruto, from the Hyuga clan and all those people using, which is pretty cool. We have Yamashita freaking out, saying he's one of the most dangerous members of Purgatory's team, in which you have Koga getting ready to fight with his fist stuff. We got Dongchen going for an attack, fist out, get lost, but our boy Oma comes in and is able to redirect his fist. We got Dongchen freaking out, saying, "What? Did he just deflect my punch?" Oma, just coming out of nowhere. And then we have the boys in the back behind Oma. We got Justice Boy, Okiba, and Rayen. Okiba saying, "Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?" Justice Boy, being an absolute crazy as always. "Allow me to execute evil." Bang, bang, bang. Okiba, talking shit to Koro. "We don't need your crazy ass around here. Look, I know how you feel, but if you start this, we're not going to take it lying down, it doesn't fuck around." We have Nicholas Lee Banner coming in, trying to, fix the issue. No, we'll back off right away, pardon the embarrassment. Dongchen still screaming in rage because some other Purgatory members trying to calm him down and, facing down Team Kengan. Let's just keep a level head for now. This isn't the smart way to go about it. We have Dongchen looking at Nicholas in a uncertain and scared type of face, thinking back to what Naden said before he died. Don't trust Nicholas. With the other Purgatory members still trying to calm down. He's, still going in an absolute rage. That son of a bitch killed him. You think I'm just gonna let him walk away? We have our boy Lo Long actually standing up in the arena. I'm surprised Tarashi didn't, pass out from the sheer pressure of Lo Long actually standing up this chapter. If this competition's called off, Naden would have died for nothing. Is that what you want? To let your friend die in vain? And then Dongchen decides to, forget about it and walk away. But before saying that, "But I'm killing him as soon as the competition is over." And we see Raiki just, sitting down in, I don't know what he's thinking. So he's probably about to pass out from all the injuries he received during the fight. We got Okubo saying, "Well, looks like things are back under control. They don't want the match called off any more than we do." And of course, best boy Ryan goes to attack one of the members. Things are looking a little too lukewarm. Let's pour some fuel on the fire. Goes to attack one of the Purgatory members, and Trenchcoat Dude is able to block his attack with one hand with absolute ease. "You're a lively one, aren't you? But save that spunk for your match." We got Ryan saying they're strong. Occupy losing his shit at Ryan. "That guy didn't even flinch when I made a move on him, and that guy blocked my punch without any effort." And that guy, ... referring to Lo Long, is still building up Lo Long's power. Ryan's finally able to, see his aura or his power from, going for one attack on Team Purgatory and getting a sense that he's quite powerful. So still building up him to most likely be the strongest Purgatory fighter. he decides, you know, not care about it and walk back to Team Kengan. But, you know, gotta love Ryan. We think, you know, the fighting's over, they sold everything, out of nowhere just goes for a punch for no reason, you know, to start him off shit. That's why he's a Chad and one of my favourite characters in the series, if not my favourite character so far in Kengan Omega. We've got Koga helping Ryuki up to, you know, get him some help and shit like that because he's about to pass out, can barely stand up or can't stand up without assistance. And as they're walking away, we have Justice Boy saying the following: Guy Ryuki, you did the right thing. Of course he would say that because a man activated his kill instincts and killed someone. That's what Justice Boy is all about, exterminating the evil. Guy Mikako should, you know, made him his, you know, grandson and got him to kill all the worms, say that, you know, pure evil and you must exterminate all of them. He would have done a better job than Guy Ryuki, honestly. We get to see some conversation between Team Purgatory after what happened. We have, you know, Nicholas still being a crazy dude. Hey, where'd Lou go? Fei Wang replies. He said he's going to get some fresh air, and we got Tarashi actually talking the most that we've ever seen him talk. This is directed at Nicholas and Fei. You two are calm. I thought you'd be losing your minds like Lou. Weren't you too close to Naden? We got Nicholas saying, well, yeah, Naden was okay, guy. You know, who really cares? I mean, he's dead. We got, you know, Tarashi thinking in his head, does he even, you know, absolute psychopath. Nicholas has no, you know, cares about anyone. You got Fei saying he cares somewhat, but not really as much as Lou, and doesn't not care like Nicholas pretty much. And we get one of the most interesting conversations in this chapter and pretty much in all of Kengan Omega. This is between Nicholas and Tarashi. Right, I mean, we're only on the same side for the moment. Once the competition's over, we'll go back to being enemies. So Nicholas and Tarashi are enemies. I think this kind of points towards Tarashi being the Tiger Vessel and part of Worm, and that maybe Nicholas is someone opposing Worm but is still part of Purgatory for this competition. And where I get this idea is that Nicholas said to Lou to watch out for Nicholas, which kind of eliminates him from being the Tiger Vessel, because as we know, Nicholas was a higher class Worm member and the Tiger Vessel himself didn't know that he was part of Worm until he revealed the tattoo on his arm to, you know, Team Kang and Garuki to, you know, draw him out and everything like that. And I don't think Naden really is loyal to anyone apart from Worm, and with the Tiger Vessel being a part of Worm, I don't think he would tell his friend Dongchen to, you know, be wary of Nicholas or, you know, don't trust Nicholas if he was part of Worm as well. So with this conversation here, with Nicholas saying, I mean, we're only on the same side for the moment. Once the competition's over, we'll go back to being enemies. It just proves the point that Tarashi is pretty much the Tiger Vessel. It seems that Tarashi is kind of new to Purgatory. Maybe he's just appeared for the first time for this tournament due to the lead person of Purgatory inviting him or something like that. Edward Wu getting him to be part of the fight alongside Alan Wu and everything regarding that. So yeah, Nicholas made this be an opposite force challenging Worm or something like that, which is, you know, very interesting. We get to see the CEO of Purgatory again. Nogi was right, and he decides to call up Mutaba. Hello Mutaba, I know you're on vacation, but can you do a job for me? Of course, I'll pay you handsomely. So why has he called Mutaba to do a job for him? Has he called Mutaba to maybe investigate the Worm more based on everything that happened with this fight and how that may actually, you know, cause him some matches or cause him some, you know, turmoil later on in, you know, the series or something like that, and Naden's actions may, you know, turn people away from Purgatory due to the way he was fighting everything regarding that, and how maybe his trust in Worm or his alliance with Edward Wu may actually end. People have been theorizing that maybe Mutaba has been called to maybe assassinate or kill Edward Wu, and maybe outside of the Kengan matches, Edward Wu would have a fight with Mutaba or something crazy like that. But yeah, he has called Mutaba to do a job for him. We have no idea what that could be. Let me know down in the comments. And we thought, you know, that was everything for the chapter, but we got more. We got Okibo, you know, still talking shit about Ryan, you know, being an absolute arsehole, which we all love, Ryan being an arsehole. We got him looking back at the arena and seeing that the trenchcoat dude is still there. Free Demon Fist Centipede. Lu Tian has been, you know, just chilling, standing in the arena. He's going to be the next fighter. Who's going to fight him? He has his trenchcoat off and he seems to be standing somewhat similar to Bando in my opinion. Has, you know, a dress shirt on, has belt, has jeans, hands straight down, and is looking straight at Team Kengan. And then the final panel, which is of course another very interesting panel, which, you know, we're going to discuss now. He pulls out a big ring from his pocket or something, and this, you know, calls Yamashita to question it, and this is where Kanoh Agito's eyes light up and he says this: "I will go. The fifth Fangamitsudo, Kanoh Agito." So whatever this ring means, I'm theorizing that it's something to do with the Gyu ritual, and maybe it could be something related to Kanoh Agito's past we haven't learned before. If you look up like ritual artifacts and something like that on the internet, you'll see similar rings to what I'm just gonna call him Trenchcoat Dude pulled out here, and maybe he survived a Gyu ritual as well. Maybe Kanoh Agito received a similar ring when he completed the ritual. Maybe they know each other, maybe they have more history, but it seems like Kanoh Agito is going to be fighting this guy. In my opinion, I did not expect Kanoh Agito to fight this guy whatsoever. Let me know down in the comments if you predicted this. And based on this chapter with this guy blocking a pretty powerful punch from Ryan with zero effort pretty much, this guy's going to be an absolute powerhouse, and if he has grabbed Kanoh Agito's attention, this guy is going to be top tier in my opinion. But now we have to consider who's going to be fighting King and the Tiger Vessel, who are most likely the top two fighters remaining on Team Purgatory. We'll say the Tiger Vessel is Tarashi, so maybe Oma's going to be fighting the Tiger Vessel, but who's going to be fighting King? I'm guessing the only person who may be capable of fighting King left on Team Purgatory will be Wakatsuki, so who knows? Let me know down in the comments what you think of that as well. As a whole, a crazy chapter, absolute hype all around, and no fights really happen. So if a chapter can be this good with just mainly dialogue and reveals, that's how you know Kengan Omega's absolute greatness. And yep, that's it for today's review. Hope you enjoyed, and yep, that's it guys. Peace.